a basement floor to do here. It's about 720 square feet, and we're going to be installing 6-inch by 24-inch wood look plank tile. So they had a couple of floods in this basement, and they had carpet, and twice I've had to rip out the carpet and redo it. So this time they're going to install tile, so next time it happens, we'll just clean it up and the floor will be good to go. So this 24-inch by 6-inch tile is supposed to look like wood, and it does have a very good resemblance to wood. And the problem with these long tiles is that they can be cupped or curved. So when you stagger these tiles on a if you try and stagger them at halfway, what happens is you get a lot of lippage because the tiles aren't perfectly flat. So the recommendation on these tiles is to stagger them by at most a third. In this case, I'm not even doing that. I'm just doing random, and that gives it even a better resemblance to a wood floor. So you can stagger it. What happened with this tile here is I'm staggering it by 5 inches, by 4 inches, by 6 inches. Some of them a little more, some of them a little less. So you get a random look of, of the wood and the joints. And that way, by staggering it by like that, you avoid most of the lippage. You can pretty much eliminate pretty much all of it by staggering it by shorter distances. So so that's how I'm doing this tile. And to help me out, I'm using a medium set mortar. Instead of using a thin set, I'm using a medium set, and that gives it a the thin set has a little more body to it, so it has a little better adjustability as you set in the tile. So there's, if you use this random staggering pattern, you can eliminate a lot of the waste, because the piece that you cut off on one end, you can start at the other end. So there's not a lot of waste when you do it this way. So anyway, I got what happened here too is this is a basement, so they moved all the furniture over to one side, and they opened up about 2/3 of the floor so that I could get that done. And then over the weekend they're gonna move all the furniture back onto the side that I just did, and I am going to finish the remainder of the floor. So anyway, this is the area that I installed now, and it's I cleaned it up, and I have started to grout here with a fairly dark grout, and the grout lines on these tiles are about 1/8 of an inch, so they're pretty tight together. And so that's it. The whole area is being grouted now, and like I said, the over the weekend they'll move the all that furniture you see over there on the right onto the tile, and I'll go and I'll finish the other part of the floor next week. So there you are. The this floor kind of really, when you see it in person, it does resemble wood a fair bit. If you put it up against a real wood floor, then you can you can see the difference that a real wood has. But when it's on its own in a basement, or on a floor that does not abut like a real oak, then it does resemble real wood quite a bit. And there's no way you could put wood in a basement like this because of all the moisture that they've had problems that they've had with that. So anyway, over the weekend they moved over all the furniture to the other side, and and now I'm gonna tile this part. So I'm kind of tiling myself into a corner here because there's no way out. So I left this path here for myself. So I went as far as I could, and then tomorrow I'll tile this area where I just tiled now, and I'll go as far as I can, and then I'll finish it up, and we'll grout it. So like I said, this is a wood look floor, 6" by 24" with an 1/8 of an inch grout line, and using a very dark grout to match the color of the tile. So this tile is now all installed. Cleaned it up a little bit, and I'm going to grout it. And then once I'm done, after a couple of days, I can move all the furniture. Well, not all the furniture, but the furniture that belongs in this area, like the pool table and some other stuff, they can move it back into this area, and I'll be completely done. The carpenter will come in and he'll put in the baseboard, and then they can enjoy this basement, and they won't have to worry about having a ruined floor if they get water in this basement again. It doesn't happen often. It's happened maybe twice in in a period of like 10 years, I think they said, but so they don't have to worry about that anymore. So that's the whole floor, all finished and grouted, and ready to go. So I came down because I'm doing a bathroom upstairs for them, a master bathroom, and I thought I'd come down and take a little video of the floor and all the furniture back in its place, and the completed floor. They're using this area, and they still haven't got the baseboard on, but that'll go on as soon as the carpenter gets around to it. So that's it. Another floor completed. 720 square feet, wood look plank flooring, 6" by 24".